This new year has started off really, really good. We're very happy. It's amazing because we've had like all in a row really bad things happen to us, and they keep happening, and we just look at each other like it can't get worse, but we know it can. So it's like a joke now. It's like you don't even know the half of it, but it's like a joke to us now, and basically it just makes us stronger. Hadar has emailed me pretty much every single day when he goes to work, and he gives me motivation to keep going, you know what I mean? I had this happen as well. Okay, give it. I had this happen as well when I moved to Israel. So a lot of hardships were had before I moved to Israel. A lot. So this requires more coffee. I'm drinking toffee coffee right now because I sweetened it. This is very good, but you have to be careful not to use too much or it makes it taste funny. Better Stevia English Toffee drops by Now. It's very good. I forgot what I was saying. Oops. I have to clean the milk chute. It's so cool. Watch what it does. Bloop, 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 bloop. Did that blow your mind, Rafael?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, we are actually really surprised with how happy that we are, despite all of the things that are happening to us. We realize what we want and what we don't, and we're working every day to get to where we want to be, and that's something to look forward to, and that's something that I need. Like if I go for a walk, I need it to be going somewhere, you know what I mean? I need it to be doing something, not just going for a walk, because I don't like walking. I don't like walking, but we have been walking every single day, either in the morning or in the evening. So
Abigail,
please don't kick each other. Abigail, your brother is trying to drink his drink. Are you okay?
please do not push me. It's not nice. I'm trying to drink.
That's very nice asking, Rafael. She has no idea what you're saying, though. All right. You want to take a bath? Abigail, you want to take a bath?
Until my drink is done, I want to take Abigail a bath.
You want to take a bath, too?
Yeah, with Abigail.
Might as well. Why not?
Because I like, you know, like, swimming with her in the bath.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
Swimming?
Yeah.
Don't make it too big. She'll float inside the water.
That's right. We don't do that.
And she'll bleed inside
the
water.
So, Kitty, I just want to say she did go to the vet. And you know what he said? He laughed. And he said, "Oh, you moved?" So, Hadar took her. He was like, "Yeah, we moved." And then he said, "Is she licking a lot?" And he's like, "Yeah, she keeps us awake licking." So, Kitty, basically her problem is anxiety.
I forgot my kid medicine. I need it.
Yeah, Rafael's been taking probiotics and some concentration formula for kids.
Squeeze it and open it.
We have noticed, and Hadar understands completely right now. Hold on. Hold on. Abigail, hold on. Hadar has seen the huge change in Rafael's behavior now that we have slacked up on the gluten.
You want one?
And we're going straight back to it.
You
No
want
gluten.
one?
No gluten at all, not even a...
You want one?
No. No, thank you. No gluten at all, not even a treat. So that's going to be the best for him because he has to go to school soon. We're waiting to be able to go back to Arad to get his helper. She is on a, it's red tape, basically. We have to get a helper transferred to this school, which she lived in Jerusalem anyway, so it was crazy. So this will be closer for her anyway, 40 minutes closer. Or even more, I don't know. Depending on which way she went. Play a stacking game right now. Abigail's getting really good at her stacking. Then she'll take a nap and I'll edit a video.
I want to play again after she's going to bed.
Yeah. I want to introduce you to two people who are my Israeli friends. They're YouTubers. They don't speak English in their vlogs, so you would have to speak Hebrew if you want to watch them. I watch them anyway, and I watch them with the kids so they can hear Hebrew speakers, native speakers. Anyway, I connected with these people probably, I lived in a lot at the time, so it's probably been like 4 or 5 years ago, and I've had wonderful conversations with them. They're very nice people. So there's 2 channels. This is the first one.
Spelled some English letters and some Hebrew letters.
Yes. So please go subscribe to them if you know Hebrew. And if you don't, let me translate it for you to what it says. Her name is Anushka Gal. So you might want to look her up that way. And here is the second one, Elizabeth channel. But it's not translating like that in English. Well, this battery is dead too, but this has literally been causing me so much problems because this comes out and the battery goes down this way, so when it gets in the camera it rolls up and it makes it really tight and it can't come out. I don't know if I can actually take this sticker off completely and it'll still be okay because it has like a serial number, whatever, on there. I don't know if I can take it off. But these batteries aren't cheap, that's for sure. Anyway, so sorry about that. Here is her channel. So, subscribe to her too. These 2 ladies have been so kind to me, so nice, they're so sweet, so down to earth. Okay, she is finally in the bed. Rafael's going to play a game. He has been playing on my cell phone and Hadar's cell phone for like an hour a day in the evening, and he's learning 3 things: spelling, he's doing crosswords to find words, so that's sight words, he is counting and subtracting, and did I say learning Hebrew? He has been watching Hebrew videos to learn Hebrew, and he recognized some of the words and he repeats them. Repeating is his specialty. And he does really well when he repeats the words and he can, you know, practice saying them. Kofi, it starts with a K, Kofi. This is a show that is in Israel. It's a kid's show. He's like a monkey, an adult, a kid monkey, but an adult is wearing the costume. He's really big. And he lives in like a fictional apartment building with Israelis and like an Israeli family with nosy neighbors. And it's really quite good. It's a really good show for kids to learn Hebrew. So he's been watching that as well. At least once a day he'll get an episode of that. And he actually likes it. So we like that. He will learn Hebrew again if he ever wants to move back to Israel when he's an adult. He can do that because he is a dual citizen from birth. I'm American, so he gets mine from birth. No questions asked. We just go and get it. And he's, you know, naturally an Israeli citizen because he was born here. Yes. So he's a dual citizen, and so is Abigail. Zeb was 3 years into his, and it would have took 3 more years to get it. He can't get Israeli citizenship unless we move back here and we have a special filing for him, that special circumstances, and then he would have to go through the whole process again, like for 5 or 6 years. It took me around 6 years total to get mine. It was supposed to be 5. Not sure why it took 6, but it was a full 6 years. I thought I was going to be done in the 5th year, but I was done in the 6th year. And I'm a citizen, and I had to take an oath. They swore me in or whatever. Not swore me in, but they like gavelled me. I got my paperwork and I can apply for an Israeli passport. I haven't done that because it costs money and I already have a passport for America. The next place we're going is America. We're probably not coming back to Israel for 5 years or so after we move. And that will be just for a visit. We do want to visit like every 5 years. We want to. That doesn't mean we will. Tickets are almost $1,500 a piece depending on what time you go. You can get them very cheap for $1,000, but you have to pick a certain time and you have to be on hold or like in limbo. I don't know what they call it. And you may not get like 4 tickets, you know what I mean? You may get 1 ticket. The cheapest I have ever seen it in the past 5 years has been $1,200 a piece for 4 people. So that's quite a lot of money. Let me drink my coffee. We have some very generous subscribers and friends on Patreon who are actually donating for us to go to the States with the plane tickets. And I haven't looked this month, but I believe we have 3 tickets that we can buy. For sure, no doubt. So now we're working on the 4th ticket and we still have another year. So another whole year. I'm going to try to get as many sponsors this year as I can. It's very difficult because we live in Israel and people don't want to ship here. Plus, they don't believe that like all of my subscribers are American, so you know their products are in America and they sell their products in America. So I mean, if you're thinking like an advertiser, I wouldn't want to advertise to Israelis who can't buy my product, you know what I mean? So that has been a problem for us, and I have talked to other Israeli YouTubers and that is a problem for them as well, even getting sponsors here in Israel. I have contacted SodaStream because they have lots of, you know, companies here. SodaStream, it's an Israeli company actually. That's been really difficult. But I know in America it's going to be much easier to get sponsors. So that's going to help us out a lot. We need to make YouTube not our only source of income. And I have been thinking of ways to expand out, and a blog is one of those ways. For my job, I write all day long. For my job, I am in here writing all the time. Like, she just went to bed, he is going to play his game, I'm going to be typing the entire time, writing. I can do that for myself as well, you know. I don't hate writing stories or writing articles or, you know, anything like that. It's not my passion, but it's work that I can do, and I do it very well. So I think that, you know, a blog would be something that could help our family. I'm sorry that I look really terrible. We're not going anywhere and doing anything, and it sprinkled this morning, so it's like wet and cold and gross outside. This is a desert, so it only rains here in the winter time, which is really weird to me. But it never rains for like, I don't know, 10 months out of the year, and then it sprinkles sometimes, and sometimes it floods. But it's like, the rain is so weird here. Mommy. You do like my hair? Thank you.
You can just show it in the video tomorrow.
It's really bad. I'm sorry, guys.
Leave it like that tomorrow in the video.
I told you I was going to start looking rough for like the next 6 or 7 months, but yeah, sorry. And I have a very sweet little boy here.
Can you please put on a game for me?
Yes, I'm going to. We're not going to let anything stop us. We already realize that we have a lot of things against us, but we're not going to let it stop us. And that's what terrorists do. They try to stop you from living your life, right? You just have to not let them control your life. You have to get on living. And that's what we're going to do. All right, pick one of these.
One of what?
One of these.
One of the games?
Yeah. And,
I don't want these ones.
You know, people have told me, because I have shown air raid sirens before, and I have talked about the rockets that have hit in a lot that we actually heard, and it terrified me. It did. But that never crossed my mind. It still doesn't. It never crosses my mind to not go out somewhere if I want to go somewhere. I am terrified of somebody coming up to me and stabbing me, or my children, because that is basically, that's their main mode of attack here. I have tried to be very vigilant of where we are and where everybody else is, you know, around me, so that we can keep safe. But I do feel very safe here. I'm just speaking about this really quick because I brought it up, but I do feel very safe here, and I actually feel safer here than, believe it or not, I would in America. I feel like there's a lot of people who try to kidnap kids in America, and I feel like there's not so much of that here. And I do realize that the States is much larger
This one is what
and much more diverse than Israel is, but...
I know this game. I know with that.
Okay, hold on a minute.
That Scooby-Doo game?
Mm-mm.
What is it?
Alright, let me get this game for him. Thank you again. If you have supported us on our channel, if you have supported us on Patreon, thank you so much. Like, our life is like 100 times better because of you. And I don't know why I'm crying. It's like the new year. We're going through a lot of stuff. And the people who have supported us from the very beginning, you guys are still there. And it means a lot to all of us. It does.
Yeah,
Hadar and I have talked about that recently.
Is this a movie?
And I feel like, you know, the work that I do on YouTube and with my kids and helping other people and everything, I feel like it's not for nothing when somebody enjoys it or learns from it or just appreciates it. So thank you guys, and I'm sorry I cried. Thank you very much.
You aren't subscribed yet?
Please subscribe and like.
Comment and share FoolyLiving.
I sold a pot, 4 cents. You like it? Very warm in here already. Very grateful for that, because we're not heating wasted space, you know, that we're not using.
He's fixing up his room.